music inspired by nature has always been around. I think that music and nature has been inseparable ever since they've started. So going back to Vivaldi's Four Seasons or Beethoven's Pastoral Symphony or Debussy's La Mer, but ecoacoustic music is a relatively new trend, and ecoacoustic music is music derived from the environment, and rather than being inspired by the environment. So using modern technology or using modern notational software, a composer can actually take data from the environment. It could be a field recording of birds or whale calls, or it could be the rate of glacial decay and melting over a certain time period, and turn that data into music through a process called sonification, which is the puzzle. That's the part where you have to find out the process by which you turn that data into music.
It may be that an environment, an ecosystem is quiet, right? But there could be a lot of change happening, right? The light could be changing in a dramatic way, something very impressionable that we would like to understand as a musical or as at least as an acoustic system. And so we use specialized sensors to capture those changes, and then the computer can convert them into sounds. So there's a close relationship between ecoacoustics and technology, I think. Ecology projected into acoustics by whatever means that's possible.
Ecoacoustic music is a recent innovation even, and it continues to innovate because it relies on technology. It relies on things that computers could do or that notational software could do that wasn't possible 40, 50, 100 years ago.
The microphones, on the other hand, allow us to access places and vibrations that we couldn't otherwise. So we use the technology to translate those sounds into something that we could hear, probably first into a kind of digital representation, and then maybe, by pitch shifting it down or up into the range of human hearing.
I perform this music because I believe in it, first and foremost. I think when I come across a piece or a composer that fulfills both the ideal of activism and art, and both of those ideals are fulfilled, it's really rewarding to play the piece because I can engage with it on a level that is rewarding for me to play. It's different than having someone tell you, right? Because we're inundated by the media, and we're inundated by people telling us what we should do. But when you're sitting there either performing or hearing this music, everything is going on in your head, and so you're free. There's no judgment. There's no bias. You're just free to make your own decision in your own head. The use of ecoacoustics in either a performance venue or in a university such as this helps to bring the audience member into a new level of awareness about the environment, hopefully, and a new level of engagement. But the performers as well, I think, are also changed. So it serves a dual role of not only being an activist vehicle for an audience member, but even just me as a performer of the music. When you're seeing the data come to life on the music in front of you, you're profoundly changed by that. And so when me or my students are playing this music, which I have them do regularly, and they see the world literally coming to life on the paper and then in their sound, it's a really profound and educational effect on the performer and the audience. It's incredibly important to all of us to engage with environmental awareness and activism in whatever manner we see fit. And I think music is a really great, again, apolitical way, without bias way to engage with that. And then form your own opinions and act from that.